He was the wild man of Lynyrd Skynyrd, who gave the world the most famous guitar solo in rock history. Yet his life was a sequence of tragedies so severe they make the Skynyrd Curse feel terrifyingly real. While Ronnie Van Zant was the soul of the band, Allen Collins was its fire, until that fire was extinguished by a series of heartbreaking events. When you listen to the studio version of Freebird 1973, it sounds like two guitarists trading ferocious licks. In reality, it is all Allen Collins. He recorded the entire solo himself on his Gibson Firebird, playing over his own rhythm tracks. The dueling guitars were simply him harmonizing with his own previous takes. It wasn't until the live shows that he was joined by Gary Rossington or Steve Gaines to turn it into the three-guitar attack the band became famous for. Collins wrote the iconic chord progression for Freebird long before it became a song. He played it for vocalist Ronnie Van Zant repeatedly, hoping to write lyrics to it. Ronnie famously ignored him for months, complaining that the chord progression was too complicated and had too many chords for a melody. It wasn't until Collins played the chords at a slower tempo one day that Ronnie finally found the melody, and the song was written in just a few minutes. In the infamous plane crash that killed Ronnie Van Zant and Steve Gaines, Collins suffered two broken vertebrae in his neck and severe damage to his right arm. The injury to his arm was so catastrophic that doctors recommended amputation, believing it would never function again. Collins's father refused to give consent for the amputation. Against all odds, Collins eventually recovered the use of the arm and went on to play guitar successfully with the Rossington Collins Band. While he survived the plane crash, his career was ended by a car crash in 1986. Tragically, Collins was driving drunk near his home in Jacksonville when he lost control of his new Ford Thunderbird. The accident killed his girlfriend, Deborah Jean Watts, and left Collins paralyzed from the waist down, ending his ability to play guitar. He pleaded non-contest to vehicular manslaughter. After the accident in 1986, Collins could no longer perform, but he remained part of the Skynyrd family in a different capacity. When the band reunited in 1987 for a tribute tour, Collins served as the musical director. Each night, he would be wheeled onto the stage to address the crowd, not to play, but to deliver a somber warning about the dangers of drinking and driving. It was a heartbreaking but powerful act of penance that he performed until his health declined. He died from pneumonia